Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, good afternoon and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. We've got some news for you. Liverpool apparently are announcing the news that Patson Daka, the 22-year-old striker from RB Leipzig, is on his way to Liverpool. Before we get into this video, like I said, please give us a like. It doesn't take you long at all. Give us a comment. Let us know what you think about this transfer. And of course, subscribe to the Kop TV if you haven't already. Let's get this one on the road then. A couple of comments coming in from you guys early. Kosai, haven't seen any rumours about Daka lately. I wonder where this is coming from. G Squadron, I'm not going to believe anything until Liverpool FC announce it themselves because I'm sick of all the BS. Well, listen, I don't pay attention to the BS. I don't like it. I don't endorse it. I know a lot of other YouTubers like to make these kind of videos to get people excited with no actual real substance. But Ali A is asking, where did I hear this news about Daka? And Stephen Somerville gets in touch and says he's actually a natural striker and we clearly need it because we can't rely on Firmino forever. I think this comment is actually the reason why Liverpool are in for a new striker, especially this summer after some goalless spells, let's have it right, in the last season. So doing my research on the radar this morning about who Liverpool are talking about, and I came across an article on teamtalk.com, a very trusted kind of publishing outlet for this kind of news. And the things that I'm reading here are Liverpool have agreed a deal and will announce Patson Daka as their latest signing this week, according to a Bold report. Now, as we know, Bold, big in Germany, and they've got it right many times in the past when it comes to this kind of thing. The Zambian Observer also claimed that Daka is going to sign for Liverpool this week. He is, of course, Zambian, Patson Daka, and the 22-year-old will join the Reds apparently on a 4-year deal for a fee of around £25 million, which isn't too crazy if you think about it, especially considering the fact that, yes, we will be selling Divock Origi, and I think this would be seen as a fairly direct replacement for Divock Origi, who, let's face it, hasn't really had much joy in a Liverpool shirt, maybe since that League Cup tie against Arsenal, maybe that goal against Everton, and then before that, it would obviously be the Champions League final. But with Liverpool looking to bring in Daka, I think this probably would be a fantastic replacement for Origi. Listen, obviously, we want someone to come in and really push Firmino because I think realistically, we can all agree that Firmino was maybe a bit lazy last summer, didn't have enough competition, especially with Jota being injured, to really push him to his maximum. And I think a signing like this really could do that. A lot of comments coming in from you guys. When are you back on Don Robbie's channel next season? No, I have just been confirmed for 8 games for Euro 20. And that's just in the group stages alone. Then it's the round of 16, quarter, semi, and final. But I've been confirmed that I'm doing at least 8 group games on Don Robbie's channel. So very excited about that. Keep posting the good stuff. No clickbait and loving the stream. Thank you very much, Steve. Big up to you. Leonard says, yes, bro. Big up to you, bro. How about that? He will be a great addition. 13-8 to Leipzig, 2-1 to Liverpool on Sky Bet currently. There you go. It's not just a load of wallops. I hope this is true. The lad is quality. I mean, let's get some pictures up of Daka. Let's see what he looks like in action. Obviously, I can't play you videos because that would be highly illegal. But what I can show you is some pictures that will definitely look good to Liverpool fans, especially when we see this. Now, this is Patson Daka with Erling Haaland when Liverpool played Leipzig in the Champions League. I think this picture is Daka at Anfield. So if you really wanted me to be clickbaity, I could say, here's a picture of Daka at Anfield, but I'm not going to do that because that would be very clickbaity. Let's also look at this. Some great stats here, courtesy of Goal, that show Daka compared to Haaland in the 1920 season. Now, obviously, this wasn't last season. It was the year before where both players have gone on to do bigger and better things. But if you look at that, I mean, obviously, the minutes have doubled, but this guy is definitely keeping up and if not bettering Erling Haaland. Let's not forget that Haaland left this season halfway through to join Dortmund. So some incredible numbers being posted there. But here is Daka, the 22-year-old, the Zambian international, who has got a very similar frame to Divock Origi. As you can see, very tall, very gangly in some ways, but obviously not as tall as Erling Haaland there at 6'5", but a goal scorer. And if we actually look at his stats from last season, the season that I just gave you there was 2 years ago. But if we look at last season, he actually comes away with finishes the season with 46 goal involvements. He scored 34 times this season and has 12 assists. Now, he's one of the only players in the Austrian league to actually get double figures in goals and assists, which is something that Liverpool need. Harry Kane did something very similar here this year. But the key thing to understand here is he's 22. Divock Origi now pushing 26. Maybe we've seen the best out of him. Now it's time to give someone a bit younger a turn, I would say. And Patson Daka, for me, definitely is a fantastic signing. Listen, if we can lock up Konate, Daka, and Rafinha this summer, I think we'll have had a brilliant transfer window. As we all know, guys, Klopp isn't the type of person to buy ready-made stars. He likes to have people that have proven it at some level, but then turn them into the world stars. That's why we're linked with Rafinha, because he's had their experience now in the Premier League to now go on to become a star. And hopefully we can lock down that deal. We've also done very similar with Konate, a big star in relativeness in the Red Bull team there as well, Salzburg, and now he could potentially be a star. You look at Mane, it wasn't really a household name before Liverpool. Now he's a star. Coutinho, Salah, Firmino, even Fabinho, Alisson, and pretty much everyone Liverpool have signed in recent times hasn't been a star then, but we've made them a star. And that's the great thing about our recruitment at Liverpool. It's so well orchestrated that you just believe these players are going to, the majority of them are going to go on to be much better players. A few more comments. A little worried when it's African Cup of Nations. True, but I think he would be backup as Zambia haven't qualified. So I think he'd be great backup for when that does happen. As we know, Mane and Salah both be away then. Alex, in my opinion, Daka isn't enough. We need another attacker. If we get Rafinha, though, Allier and Daka, would you be happy then? Rafinha and Ali, sorry, not Allier as our attacking option. Rafinha and Daka as our attacking bring-ins. Let me know in the comments if you'd be happy with that right now. Do you think it will be a good summer if we only get Konate and Daka? No, I'm going to be honest, because we're going to be selling more than 2 players, I imagine. And therefore, you need to bring in 2, if not more, to replace them. So if we only brought in those 2 with no more additions, I would be disappointed. I'm not going to lie to you. What would your starting 11 be if we get Daka? To be honest with you, Liverpool fan for life, good name. I wouldn't change it. Obviously, apart from Gini Wijnaldum, I'd play Hendo, Fabinho, and Thiago in the middle, and then obviously have Virgil and Joe Gomez. I wouldn't change it apart from Gini Wijnaldum. So Daka for me would start on the bench. Shane, is he actually joining? Is he joining? Well, this is the thing. He is apparently agreeing to join Liverpool this week. Like I said, if you just joined the stream now, I've been speaking to my connection there at Bold over in Germany, who via Team Talk has told me that Liverpool have agreed a deal and will announce Patson Daka as their latest signing this week for 25 million. For the 22-year-old, who again I will mention as 46 goal involvements last season. The one thing that I am keen to do, guys, when I am doing transfer videos like this, is definitely give you the quotes, because it's not me who's saying Liverpool to announce Daka. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who I won't mention, who I'm good friends with, who do these kind of videos where there's no quotes to say where these quotes have actually come from. They just go ahead and say what they want to say without actually any quotes there. So I've tried to actually do my research and give you the quotes to announce Daka this week. So again, it's not me saying it, it's what I've read. Africon might not go ahead, which would be an amazing sort of thing for Liverpool if that was to go ahead. We'd keep hold of Saleh and Mana. Axe 71, we also need a Gini replacement. Letting him go could prove to be a massive mistake. Well, realistically, we've got Ox there, we've got Cater there, we've got Curtis Jones there, we've got Milner who still plays in the middle, we've got Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago. It's a lot of central midfielders. So maybe, obviously, we've let Ginny go, but maybe we look within and replace from within. I'm not the biggest advocate of us needing to go out and spend 70 million on a central midfielder, to be honest with you. We need Neves. He can take our free kick shots. That's a great point from May. We need Daka and a top player with him. AGT doing the quote so he doesn't get the backlash. There you go, Mitch. You've clocked me. I don't want no backlash. Come on, bro. But as you know, Grizz Khan said that Liverpool will be in for a top player this summer. That is a name I definitely trust. And anytime you ever hear Grizz Khan talk about a Liverpool transfer rumour, please believe it. He never misses. He's very reliable, and you can even clip this up and send it to him. He's a good friend, so I'll always back up Grizz in these kind of debates. But yeah, listen, if we can get Daka on board, who looks to me to be the ready-made replacement with some more goals to Divock Origi, then I say for 25 million, we make the deal happen this week and get him in, and get him ready for pre-season, as we need more goals up front next season. That's not without a doubt. But let me just give you a little bit of an update about what the Kop TV is going to be up to in the next few weeks. So on Friday, we'll be down at Box Park, Wembley, with all the AFTV guys doing a live watch along of Turkey, Italy. And then on Sunday, we will obviously be reacting to England versus Croatia around 4:30. And then on Monday, I'm doing 2 live streams on Don Robbie's watch alongs. And guys, I'm not being funny. If I show you the games that they've given me, someone's winding me up. I've been given Poland, Slovakia, Russia, Belgium, which is decent, but then you've got Finland and Denmark. I've been given games like that. So I'm going to try and make them as entertaining as possible. But public sector direct, what's this about Daka? What you should probably do, mate, is watch back this video, because I don't want to have to explain myself 3 times now. But yeah, please go watch this back in full after it's come off of the live. But loads of amazing content coming up on the Kop TV. Like I said already a month ago, you may have missed it. I am moving to Liverpool. How about that? I'm moving to Liverpool on July the 15th. Me and my girlfriend, we've got a beautiful flat in the city of Liverpool. And trust me, from the summer onwards, we're going to be taking this up to the next level. There's going to be no more of this, me sitting in a little room talking to you guys on a camera. We will be at Anfield for a lot of the times that we film, but we'll also have an incredible rooftop location in the city centre of Liverpool. That's where I'm going to be doing all of my content from July the 15th onwards, as we press on into another incredible season where, again, I'll be at every single game home and away. And I think for guys that are just watching this now, that maybe don't know everything about the Kop TV, we started off as a fan channel that went home and away to every single game. And now we've had to come online whilst the games haven't been in person. But you can rest assured that we will be outside every single ground, home and away, as the season commences, which I'm really excited about. And trust me, please, guys, get involved with the Kop TV. We've got some brand deals coming up that we're really excited to share with you. We've got content with amazing collaborators like Turkish. We're going to be doing something with him. Troops is back on the channel very soon. Like, I'm always around Robbie and those kind of guys and different creators. So there's always going to be big collabs on the cards, original content, funny content with great guests. James Redmond's going to be a big part of it. We're actually starting a podcast. Myself and James Redmond will be starting a podcast very soon when I move up to Liverpool. So don't worry about that as well. But yeah, loads of great stuff to come. So if you'd like to know more about that, press subscribe. It doesn't take long. And of course, if you're missing this news about Daka that I have got from Bold, then please watch back this video. But for a man who is 22, has scored 68 goals in the last 2 seasons and costs us around 25 million, I'm more than happy with that. So just to recap for you, Liverpool have agreed a deal and will announce Patson Daka as their latest signing this week. So if we announce him this week, to come back to me and to this video. But guys, thank you for the congratulations. Very, very happy with all of that. Stephen saying congratulations on the new move to Liverpool. Looking forward to seeing the channel going forward in the right direction. Looking forward to mine and James's pod. We're thinking about calling it Hot Copics. Do you like that, guys? There's 28 of you watching this right now. Do you like the podcast name Hot Copics? See what we did there? Quickly in the comments, let me know if you like that name before we finish this video. And we'll be back. Like I said, on Friday, we're going to be filming and doing Instagram lives, YouTube lives with all of the creators, as I mentioned, at this AFTV Don Robbie watch along. So that'll be great. But let me know in the comments if you think Hot Copics is a good name for a podcast that will be starting around mid-July with myself and James Redmundo. Liverpool fan says yes. Haroon says no. Yes, sounds catchy. I like it, says May. Love that. And Ali, with a final question for me, will you be happy with Konate, Tielemans, Daka, and Rafinha? Absolutely yes. I would take that. I would bite your hand off that right now. Isn't Vlahovic better than Daka? Tielemans, you're next. Waste of money going Chelsea after Highland. Daka, Europa. Here we go. Memphis, you spend the cash. Alex and James, Hot Copics. Hot Copites is a hot name. Love that. It's pretty catchy, to be honest. Love that from Lee. I'm not sure, to be honest, Alex, about that name. It might grow. That's it. I'm going to throw it out there. It might grow. It might not. Hot Copics. If you've got something better, if you've got a better name, just let us know. And your name could be the name of our new podcast. How about that? Guys, there you go. Thanks for joining us today. It's been brilliant. A nice little impromptu video there. But big love to you all. We will see you on the channel next time. But as always, when we finish a video on the Kop TV, and a big shout out to Doyle, who has a bit of an injury. This one's for you, my brother. Take care, all the best.
Whoa. Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.